right. Hello beautiful people, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today is Vlogmas day 6. There's probably a clip of me in the car before this if I put it in here or not. The truth is, it is Vlogmas day 6. And in my mind, I had a more interesting life that I could vlog during the day and have enough content for a vlog. I don't really know how I did this last year because I worked from home last year too, and I don't really know what I talked about. I should probably go back and watch my Vlogmas from 2020 to see what I did, because I'm like, this is only 3 minutes, this is only 7 minutes, that's not gonna be enough for a vlog anyway. So I've been thinking of ideas of like things that I can do. I saw things that other people have done, and today I'm going to talk about my top 10 favorite holiday movies, mainly just Christmas movies. I grew up Christian celebrating Christmas, so I have a lot of Christmas movies that I watched. Also, are there like movies about like Kwanzaa? I know there's movies about Hanukkah. There is one movie that I do like from Disney Channel that was about Hanukkah. I like that movie. But mainly my top 10 like holiday movies, like movies that I have to watch during this time of year, are mainly Christmas movies. So I'm gonna go through my top 10 holiday movies and things that I think you guys should watch. If you haven't seen them, or if you haven't seen them in a while, you should just give them another watch because they're totally worth it to get me in the holiday spirit, okay? Number 10. Now, I know that I'm probably gonna get some flack for this because there's people who really like this movie, but it is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Now, there are a lot of holiday movies, okay? There are a lot of them. And so to be in the top 10, I feel like that's pretty good. I like The Nightmare Before Christmas. I like the like vibe of it, the Tim Burton thing. I actually just watched the Netflix special on like the movies that made us for Nightmare Before Christmas, and like that was interesting. But I really like the movie. I think it's like good, it gets you in the spirit. It's like people, you know, finding Christmas and like the joy that Christmas can bring, but then also like the like weirdness that is Tim Burton movies and like the weirdness that is Nightmare Before Christmas. But yeah, that's number 10. Don't come for me. I mean, you can come for me in the comments if you want to, where you would put it, okay? Yeah, let's do that. If I have movies that you like, let me know your top 10 favorites, and if you disagree with my rankings, it's my list, not yours, but whatever. All right, number 9. Okay, I haven't seen this movie in so long, but I really remember liking it, and that is the movie Jack Frost. Okay, so basically it's about a man, like a dad who's working like all the time and super hard and basically doesn't appreciate his family, and then he becomes a snowman, and then he connects with his son, and then after that he like becomes not a snowman anymore. But, and I don't even know when it came out. Let me see, hold on. Also, this movie was not on any list that I looked up when I was looking up top holiday movies, and I don't appreciate that because it's actually really good. It came out in 1998. And it has Michael Keaton in it. I really like heartwarming, heartfelt, like it had a message at the end kind of movies. So that is one of my favorites. Number 9, I haven't seen it in a while, but it's definitely one of my favorites. Number 8 is a movie that like I think is going to be me when I become a parent one day. My parents and like my kids are older. It is Christmas with the Kranks. Okay, it has Tim Allen and Jamie Lee Curtis in it. And basically the premise is like their daughter is like off. I don't know if she's in school or she's like on a trip or something. I don't know where she is, but she wasn't coming home for the holidays. And they're like the people that do everything for the holidays. Like they decorate the house, they have a big party, all these things. She says she's not coming home. They say, we going on vacation. We're going to some tropical destination or something like that. Change of plans, she decides to come home, and so then it's like them rushing to like basically make everything that they do for the entire month of December happen in like 3 days. It's a really good movie. It's super funny, it's hilarious, it's a classic to me. I love that movie. It is so funny to me, and like I said, I'm like, yes, Christmas on a beach sounds like where I'm going to be in a few years. Okay, that is what I want. Not the kids part, but like Christmas on a beach and like ditching Christmas or like skipping Christmas sounds great to me. Let's go. Number 7. Now I just want to say this is part of a trilogy, and all 3 of these movies are on here in different orders. It is the Santa Claus 3. Now, I've seen all of them. The 3rd one is my least favorite of the 3. It's the one with Jack Frost. It's like the escape clause or whatever. And I do like obviously, because I think the first one came out in like 1994 maybe, and that one came out in like 2000 something. So like the graphics are obviously way better and like all of those things. However, it was a stretch for me. I didn't like Jack Frost. I like the other ones better. So yeah. Next is a new movie that is actually a Netflix classic. Number 6 is Jingle Jangle. If you haven't seen it, Black people, Black power, Black excellence, Black Christmas movies. I mean, what else do you need? It's really good. Forrest Whitaker's in it. He has a daughter. Is that his daughter? I don't know. To me, Forrest Whitaker seems very old to have a child. Maybe it's his granddaughter. That kind of makes sense. Granddaughter. I think it's his granddaughter. Comes and he's like an inventor and like all these things, and like some other stuff happens. It's on Netflix. I don't want to ruin it because that one's really, really good. And I think you should definitely watch it if you have not seen it. It's really, really good. And like I said, Black excellence. You know, support Black cinema. Yes. Next up is the Santa Claus 2. So the Santa Claus 2 is the one where he gets married. He has to find a wife by Christmas. Because he basically spent a year without a wife, and apparently there's a Mrs. Claus that has to be there for you to be Santa Claus. I'm talking about Tim Allen Santa Claus, if you don't know, if you haven't seen any of them. But yes, he has to get married, and it's really good. It's really funny. It's really cute. I like, you know, feel good movies that I'm just like, this makes me feel good. That's what I like in holiday movies. Okay. And so that is number 5, and number 4 is the original, the classic, the Santa Claus, the first one, where he becomes Santa Claus. Like, yes, put on the suit, become Santa Claus. I'm like, yes. Is there another job where I could just dress the part and then get all the benefits? But I really don't want the weight gain of Santa Claus. But like, I could just put on somebody else's clothes and then get all the benefits of the job that they had. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? Like, he didn't really have to do anything. Like, he just put on the clothes and they're like, oh, you got the job. So yeah, I love the entire trilogy. It's so, so good. But my favorite is obviously the original, the first one, the classic. Charlie was a little kid, and then by the 3rd one, he's like a little brat, but it's fine. The 2nd one, he's a brat, technically. But the 1st one, he's like still sweet and innocent and so cute. So yeah. Number 3. Now we're getting into the top 3, okay? Top 3 heavy hitters. Gotta watch them every single holiday. Every single holiday season. I have to watch these 3 movies. If I don't watch them, it's not Christmas. Really. That's how I feel. Number 3 is Jim Carrey's Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The one with Jim Carrey. Because I know there's like 3 now, I think. There's the cartoon one that originally came out, then they like redid the cartoon, then there's Jim Carrey's version. Jim Carrey's version is my favorite. It's so funny to me. Cindy Lou Who. I went as a Who for like Crazy Hair Day in like what's that thing called, in like school, like grade school. I used to go as a Who. I would like put a little cup, like a little thing in my hair, and then like shape it around it, because I love that movie. I think it's so good. Lots of quotable moments. You know, Plans with Myself, can't cancel that again. You know, Self-Loathing. It's so good. Number 2 is the movie that me and my family watch every Christmas morning that we are together, and I try to watch it even when I'm not with them. It is This Christmas. It's a feel-good family movie. It's like, you know, all the families coming home, another Black cinema, full Black cast. You got Loretta Devine, you got Delroy Lindo, you got Chris Brown, you got Idris Elba, Regina King, Lauren London, Sharon Leal. Who else is in there? That guy who plays a bad guy a lot of the time, or an a-hole majority of the time. I don't know his name. He was also in Stomp the Yard. He was an a-hole in that. He just be an a-hole a lot. I need him to be a good guy. I don't know a movie where he was a good person, but anyway, he's in it. And it's just like a good family feel-good movie, and it's always, and I can watch it with my family. Chris Brown sings Try a Little Tenderness and This Christmas. That's great. We laugh, we know it. You know, there's the scene in the bathroom. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. And that is just I mean, how I would handle the situation if given the opportunity. Meet me in the bathroom, sir, because it's about to go down, you know? If you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it. Check it out. My number one movie, my number one Christmas movie that makes me feel, gives me so much hope and joy, it is The Polar Express. The Polar Express with Tom Hanks. I love The Polar Express. Now, I want The Polar Express to be real. Is it weird for children to get on a train in the middle of the night on Christmas Eve without their parents knowing? Yes. However, if given the opportunity, would I do it? Absolutely. Absolutely. I would absolutely get on that train. I would absolutely go to the North Pole. I would absolutely try to meet Santa Claus and get the first present of Christmas. Absolutely would have done it. Wanted the part where they're like in like the little toy factory part. I wanted that to be a ride somewhere. I don't know where, but I wanted it to be a ride. Like a holiday, like that came around just for the holidays. That would be so cool. Yes, I wanted it to be ride. That's how I feel about a lot of things. If there's like a movie that I like and there's like a sequence that I'm like, ooh, this would be really fun, I want it to be a ride somewhere. So Disney, Universal, somebody, if y'all can get on that, that would be great. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Those are my top 10 favorite holiday, really Christmas movies. Let me know some of your favorite holiday movies, anything that I missed. I know Home Alone is not on the list. I don't know. I know I've seen them, but not in a way that like I sat down every year to watch them with my family. Don't blame that on me. I was a child. So if you're gonna blame someone, blame my mother for not showing me those things. But maybe it was also to be like, don't be a rebellious child. Also, my mother would never leave me if we were going on a trip. So maybe she just didn't want me to relate to that. Maybe that's why. But yeah, it's not on the list. It didn't make my list because I haven't seen them enough for them to make my list. It's not like a classic for me personally. Sorry, whatever. Sorry. But yeah, those are my favorite holiday movies. Let me know some of yours down in the comments, and we will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 7. If you have any ideas of other things that you want to see me do during this Vlogmas, we are still going to do some solo date nights. I'm trying to figure out if there is a like Christmas lights street, like, you know, like in my hometown there is a place called Thoroughbred where like the whole entire, like it's like literally like 2 blocks like does like lights. They have hot cocoa, you walk around, it's great, it's fun. I'm trying to figure out if there's something like that here so I can do that for a solo date night, and just trying to figure out other things that I can do that are like holiday festive solo date nights. Ooh, maybe I can go ice skating, but then how am I gonna record that? So maybe not. Maybe not. But yeah, if you have any ideas for me, let me know down in the comments below, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye, beautiful people.